I'm Michelle Nunn. I'm the CEO of the Points of Light Institute, and I am going to talk a little bit about the future of volunteering. We're here at the National Conference on Volunteering and Service, and we have the largest gathering of people that are assembling to mobilize people to talk about service and civic engagement in the world. We have 5,400 people that are here, and the really exciting momentum for the service movement, and I think we're spending a lot of time talking about the future of service and civic engagement. And some of the preeminent themes that we're talking about at the conference include service as a strategy. How do we ensure that volunteer service, community engagement, participation is really helping solve some of the biggest challenges that our country faces and that the world faces? How do we ensure that service is intrinsic to our national priorities, as both Michelle Obama and President Obama have talked about? And I think there are some promising things that are emerging. We have a new generation, our millennials, that are really leading the way, that are showing how technology can intersect with the civic space and create new sets of possibilities. We have boomers who are increasingly looking for ways to put their experience to work, and we have businesses that are really making corporate engagement and employee engagement central to their business strategies. And so we have a confluence of leadership and support from the administration. We've had the two cabinet secretaries that have been here with us of HUD and Education. We've had Melody Barnes, the head of the Domestic Policy Council, and Sonal Shah, the head of the White House Office on Social Innovation. So, really an extraordinary assembly of corporate business leaders and governmental officials, and obviously most important, the nonprofit sector and the volunteer management sector and national service participants that are together coming up with a set of strategies for how we make service central to our critical challenges for the future. And I think there's a lot of promising set of possibilities for achieving that. We've also talked about national service, and we've talked about how it manifests itself at a local level, and the way in which people are really creating change and really leveraging their involvement. So we have, many tens of thousands of AmeriCorps members, and each one of them is capable of leveraging a lot of other community volunteers that will go on to sustain their work. So, for instance, we're here in New York. Our affiliate, New York Cares, has a program in partnership with Mayor Bloomberg, and it's called the Civic Corps, and they had 9 national service members this past year, VISTA members, and those 9 people, individuals, national service members, mobilized over 20,000 volunteers this past year. Those were new volunteers. So we are really seeing how national service is a tremendous instrument for change in terms of building local, grassroots, sustainable community solutions for the problems that our communities face. I know that the Gulf is going to experience a lot of economic dislocation, have enormous social service needs as a result of the Gulf oil spill, and already groups like Hands On and the corporation are thinking about how we're going to mobilize volunteer leaders to help support that, using national service and AmeriCorps as a point of leverage for mobilizing tens of thousands of others. So we've had a great conference, and I know that Points of Light and Hands On is excited about launching its Get Hands On campaign, where we are showing how service can be a part of the solutions, mobilizing over 500,000 volunteer leaders in the areas of economy and education, environment, and emergency response. We announced that we have a $5 million commitment from Hasbro to launch Generation On, a new business unit focused on youth service and engagement, to propel this new generation to even greater civic heights, and have also been working with a lot of different businesses here at the conference to really help support them working together, our Corporate Service Council, for how they achieve greater impact and collective institutional change that will create a new threshold of giving and of human capital. So We are excited about the future of national service and volunteerism and think that our conference has set a great new threshold and also laid out, in part, an outline for us to pursue to achieve the impact of volunteer service in our nation and our world.